Heat has certainly been an issue, and we've been able to stay out in it about 90% over the last 3 days. We've been outdoors. Thank goodness for grass practice fields. I don't think we could have done that any other way. We have tested our team. We just finished the third practice in a row where you had to want to finish it. It wasn't very easy, and that was by intention. So we will back off quite a bit tomorrow. We're going to have a little jog through tonight, pretty light tomorrow. I jog through Friday morning, and we will scrimmage Friday night. I think we'll be able to all know a little bit more about the execution level. What I can say is there's been a lot of progress. It's been a little intermediate, but a lot of progress made really at every position, which is encouraged. It's good. I like where we are right now, but again, as I said, Friday night, we're going to scrimmage about the time we'll be playing North Carolina Central by design. So it's going to be interesting to see what the temperature will be like Friday night, because it has, as I said, you can kind of see it on my face. It has been brutal.
Coach, you like the way your defense played in the scrimmage the other night. Where do you want to see the biggest improvement on defense this year?
Well, I think we didn't tackle very well Saturday. Would be probably the biggest thing, and we weren't consistent at anything we did. We created a lot of turnovers. That's always positive, but you look at it the other way. It was the first day we had put on full pads. You're not going to tackle well. It's the first day we put on full pads. Offensively, they found out we better protect the ball better, but that's something that doesn't just happen by itself. So I think first of all, looking Friday night is we're going to make plays, but I want to see us tackle as a team well.
You said play on both lines would be important this year. You got some questions there. Let's talk about the offensive line in particular. What did you see in the scrimmage and then in these full contact practices?
You know, we got to find five. Right now, Sterling Corona missed practice, this morning. Tanner Stone is still intermittent in and out. Zach Baker is solidifying himself right now at left guard as a redshirt freshman. But I like the work of Austin Davis and Zach Harmon. Right now Austin's running number one center, but Zach has played well. Maybe he finds a spot up there. I want to see Casey and Gabe play like upperclassmen a little bit more often. I think what happens sometimes when you're an older player, there's new players around you, you tend to worry about them too much and maybe not about yourself as much. So trying to find the cohesiveness. What I am really pleased with is their work ethic, and I think we are becoming much more physical. I think Coach Johnson, they're playing like he played. There is a physicality to it right now. If we can improve our techniques, and when I say assignments, that's intricate assignments I'm talking about, where everything that can happen to you, you handle. Twist, edge pressures, etc., reading defenses, alignments. Those are the things that we're trying to fine tune with an offensive line to be as good as we can be. I think we can run the ball. I don't think it. I know we can run the football. We're going to be physical, but we got outstanding backs, and we've got to put them in position to be successful.
How has Parker's camp been? I know a week and a half in. I know what's sort of the plan for him, given Thomas's comeback and what you want from Parker?
Well, he's working hard. I want to see Parker be more consistent. I want to see Daniel be more consistent. Quentin, Thomas is getting some work, but he's not getting any of the true teamwork. So at that point, we got to look like we're ready to play a game, whether Thomas gets back or not. Thomas is the most experienced. Thomas is the most knowledgeable, but Thomas has to be well. I've said that all along. He's doing amazing, but I'm not going to put him on the field if he's not able to protect himself. That's got to be the key element. So I think we have a keen competition going at quarterback, because what I'm looking for is consistency there.
Do you need to see Thomas be back and doing the team stuff for him to be ready to play in the game?
I don't know that it's going to be magic, but what I've got to see, so whether it's Tuesday of game week, which is the first real practice, I've got to see him change directions, be able to run in the range of what his 40 time is. And, you know, also I listen very closely to Hap and Kerry Mullinax. Kerry's his PT, and of course Hap's our head of athletic medicine, sports medicine. So, you know, it's going to be, you know, hip and tuck right now as to whether he makes it back to that level.
So you're not going to play him this Friday night in the scrimmage. You're going to keep
No,
note of that
he
too.
will not play at all.
Is there anybody else you know for sure that won't participate? I guess Tanner.
You know, I hope Tanner does.
Oh, okay.
But you know, what is today? I have a hard time.
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
We got 2 days, so I mean, could be that Sterling doesn't, could be that Tanner doesn't. You know, I got to go in and assess where we are. But Brian Fields is a little sore, probably overworked. But I'm going to mention him. He's been incredible this camp. But you know, that knee can only take so much, and he won't back down. So we backed him down a little bit today. But I assume I'd have to probably do something drastic to keep him off the field Friday night. But you know, we'll see. We have a meeting this afternoon with our medical people, and we'll see where that is.
On the defensive line, which guys have stood out to you? A lot of new faces and a new coach.
Well, AJ Wolf is our leader there. Edgar Serenoid has had a really good camp, but all of the rest of them have had moments. And that's what I just told them. And we're right now a really good football team at moments. Well, we play 60 of those, you know, and you can't pick and choose when you're going to be playing at that level. So that's kind of where we are in the offensive and defensive lines. And you know the old story, if fatigue makes, as Lombardi said, cowards of us all. It makes a lot of things of us. It makes us not very good thinkers. It makes it not very important to us at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's been the beauty of these 3 days.